welcome back to another video. It is me, your boy Biggie K, on another fucking video for y'all today. So, this is a story of me getting arrested or whatnot, and I'm gonna be exposing some people in this video. So, yeah, make sure you stick around for that, for real. And yeah, but keep it short, simple, or whatnot. But fuck it, just like the video or whatnot. Yeah, whatnot. I don't care. But I'm just explaining what all happened, why I was gone for so long and shit. I got a girlfriend. That's the first thing I'm gonna tell you. I got a girlfriend. I'm spending as much time as I can with her. And yeah. But now y'all probably look at the thumbnail and like, we ain't here for this motherfucking story. Alright. I got you. So, how I got arrested was a couple months back. I was with a homie that I thought was a homie, but he ain't. His name Big Mike. He was on a video with me on this account one time. You can't see the video no more because I private that shit. That shit is no longer on here no more. Removed it. Hey, I forgot to mention, a few months back, me and him were like, hey, we should look for a gun. And we found a truck and we broke it like, we didn't like break a window, but the door was open. And we got the gun from the truck, and that's what happened. So yeah, let me get right back into the video. But he had got a girlfriend that I helped him get because he was such a and was too scared to ask her out. So I had to help him with that. And they finally got together or whatnot. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. They finally got together after fucking, yo, Mike, drop your fucking balls. Go get her, bro. Go get her. Had to literally talk to her. Had to literally talk to him to get together. But, yeah, it's whatever. And about 2 days in the relationship, if that, maybe 2, 3, I don't know. Big Mike, he went to go ask to hit my vape. Motherfucker, it's on 3%. No. He's like, come on, man, let me hear your vape. I was like, bro, it's literally on 3%. No, you're not hitting this shit. It's literally gonna die. And alright. So after I said no or whatnot about 2 or 3, 4, maybe 5 times, his girlfriend's dad goes out into the truck and grabs his fucking handgun, whatever the fuck it's called. It's some ugly ass pistol. And he grabs it from the truck, comes back in the living room, he cocks that shit back. That's okay, hold on, wait. Yeah, he does that second. First, he grabs the gun, he taps it on the leg sitting right next to me. He taps it like this on the legs. He's like, so you don't want to let him hit that vape. You don't want to let him hit that vape. And then he cocks the gun back. And then as soon as he did that, the crackhead mom comes in the like living room or whatnot and says, stop playing around or whatnot. Motherfucker, that's not playing around. I barely know y'all asses, and you gonna pull out a fucking gun on me. That's fucked up. Don't do that shit. Especially because 2 days, no, a day before that, literally a day before that, the mom says, don't bring your gun down to my house, cause you're protected. You don't have to worry about things. Motherfucker, your husband pulled a gun out on me the next day. But yeah, after all that happened, we walk outside because they all went outside or whatnot. Then me and Big Mike started walking towards my house, and then his thirsty ass needed something to drink. So he's like, can I get something to drink? Alright, I give him some Kool-Aid. And he's like, are you okay? I'm like, no, I'm not fucking okay. I just got a gun pulled out on me, and you know how I don't like that shit. And he's like, oh, he was just playing. Whatever, I don't give a fuck. It's not playing. You play too much if that's playing. But I ended up going to my dad's house with my brother, and my dad was like, are you okay? Because I was still fucking heated. And I told my dad, I was like, this random ass grown ass man pulled out a gun out on me, and like what all happened. I explained what all happened to him. My dad was not having it at all. We went all the way down to his house. This wasn't there. He went somewhere else. Had to have his daughter and fucking all these little crackhead little in the neighborhood protect him or whatnot. At first they said he was just joking. He was just joking. Remember that. First they said he was just joking. He was just joking. And we was like, whatever, whatever. Tell him to come down to our house when he gets here. Never did. FYI, never did. But about like a few minutes later, like 30, 35 minutes later, they come down to my dad's house. Scary as shit, bro. Like, it took them a minute. Like, we was watching y'all on the camera. Like, if you watching this video, we was watching y'all scary asses on the camera. You were fucking terrified to come up on the porch. But as they was getting up on the porch, they knocked on the door and they was like, "Well, what if we just called the police? Tell them that you was having that stolen gun from the car or whatnot." Motherfucker, ain't nobody mentioned the police until y'all did. Nobody mentioned that shit. And so it was like, my dad was like, "All right, call the police. We were just telling them what happened, blah, blah, blah." And then they really try saying, he didn't even pull the gun out on me. He didn't even make up your fucking story. Was it a joke or did he not pull the gun out on me? But yeah, they try saying that he didn't pull the gun out on me and that I was just tripping, and that if I was to call the police on them, that it's all of their eyes against mine, which is, yeah, I kind of figured that. Alright. First of all, I'm not a fucking cop caller. I don't fucking talk to cops. I don't like them bitches. Alright. So they was like, "What if we just call the cops? We just call the cops." Call them then. Call them. And so I was like, damn, okay. And my mom heard it over the phone, so my mom didn't know I had a gun in the house. And we ain't even gonna get into that. But I had to ditch the gun. I was trying to ditch it. I ditched it over here at the ditch in my neighborhood or whatnot. My mom was like, "No, we need to grab that gun. And but she was like, "You need to grab that gun before a kid gets a hold of it." And I was like, "Yeah, you smart. I don't want a kid getting a hold of that and something bad happening." So I went down to the ditch, I grabbed it, brought it back, and then the next day, I come back home, because I was staying at my dad's that night. But I come back home, and I was telling her, like, "Yo, can you ditch it? And she was not saying nothing. And I was like, "No, okay, so she's just gonna turn into the police station or whatnot." Which is, if you turn a gun into the police station, you don't have to answer questions or nothing. You don't have to say you got this gun from your house. You just whatever. You could literally just drop that shit off and walk the fuck out. Just to let y'all know. But yeah, so I got mad. I grabbed the gun. And she was like, "Okay. I'll ditch it. I wouldn't want that. Turn her into the police station. Don't say nothing. But yeah, that was just a dumb me right there at the moment. So I hand her the gun back, and as I hand her the gun back, I was walking towards Dolly. I was getting ready to just be like, "Fuck it. If the cops come after me, I'm gonna be on the fucking run. Fuck that shit. I ain't going to fucking jail. Fuck that." Then I said at Dolly, I was like, "Alright, I gotta calm down." So as I was walking back, I knew the cops were already called on me at this moment, because as I was getting back from Dolly, I seen a cop move into the housing area, and I was like, "Oh, fuck. I just know that was for me." So I was like, okay, walk towards the neighborhood. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe it wasn't for me. Maybe it was for someone else. Walk into the neighborhood, get closer and closer and closer towards fuck you, Donnie. That's the motherfucker that got me turned in all the way. But that's more in the story. But as I get closer, we go to my well, I ain't gonna call him fucking uncle, cause fuck that bitch. You ain't family no more. But Donnie, uh, his girl called me aside and said, "Why are you stealing guns from cars? Remember that, all right?" I was like, I don't know. And as she was saying that, boom, cop car came, stopped right next to me. And, he did what fucking police did. Is there any guns in the bag? Lift your shirt a little bit, whatever. I don't fucking, fuck you, bitch. But, yeah. After that, I got arrested. They went to my mom's house. They had to grab the gun. They barged the fuck in, grabbed the gun and shit. And I went to jail for 4 days. I was sitting in there for 4 days and fucking not eating their food because their food was ass. Ass. And I just sat in there and I was just like, damn, my mom turned me in because I didn't know at the time that Donnie was the one that did it. So I was like, damn, my mom turned me in. And then after I got out, she was like on the verge of tears saying, I promise you I'm not the one that turned you in. I'm not the one that turned you in. And then she gave me a good valid story. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Then I thought my dad turned me in. But about 2-3 days later after I got released, my mom finally asked me, what happened that day you got arrested? I was like, alright, so as I was getting back from Dolly, Donnie's girl pulled me aside saying, so why you stealing cars? Shit you not. My mom looks at me. What the fuck you say? I said, Donnie's girl pulled me aside and said, why are you stealing guns from the car? I never told her about that. What? That's whenever she told me, oh yeah, Donnie has police scanners and cameras. He heard over the police scanners them little rat down the street calling the police on me about a stolen gun. So, and then he seen me come over here, grab the gun, and then ditch it at the ditch. Turn my ass in. So, fuck you, Donnie, you stupid bitch. Alright, you can go eat a fat bag of I'm gonna have to probably bleep that shit out. But, and after that, I got released. And I seen a few of these, haters. Let's get into the haters, shall we? This bitch right here. He talking hella shit with, a lot of people gone. It sure would be, very sad if, I get really disrespectful on them, right? I ain't gonna get disrespectful on them just yet. But it's coming, don't worry. But yeah, this girl is. I can't see if I'm gonna see if I can try to find the comment. But she was like, "You deserve this after what you did to the females at our high school or whatever school or whatnot." Nah, cause she actually deleted that comment. She deleted it because I posted on my story how goofy she sounded way before this video. So I couldn't find the comment cause she deleted it. That was actually funny. Yeah, you goofy as shit. It's kind of funny how I got kicked out of high school. I got permanently kicked out. Like if I'm going on that school ground, I'm going to prison for being on the school ground. For protecting females. Like, what? You sound goofy as shit. You sound real goofy. Yeah, there was a kid. I ain't gonna fucking drop his name because we already know who we're talking about. Dropped a diss track on him too. Like I dropped diss track on this pedophile too. And yeah, I got kicked out of school for literally protecting y'all because he said he was gonna R-word all the females in our school. So yeah, you sound goofy as shit for saying that comment. But man, as I go on or whatnot, why like y'all's comments didn't get to me, right? Like it actually made my day coming home the day out of jail, coming home and seeing those comments. Like that actually gave me the fuel. You know what I'm trying to say. It gave me the confidence. Like, damn, there's people actually that care about me like that. Like, you actually care enough to took time out of your day to leave a comment. That's crazy. You're funny. You're funny. That like y'all sound goofy as shit. And you going like I'm having these comments pop up or whatnot on the side of the screen so y'all can see that or whatnot. But yeah, you have some of my dad, like he was like what you're saying, like eat a fat of dicks or some shit like that. It was funny as fuck. And yeah, basically that's what all happened. Yeah. And motherfuckers, guess what? I ain't going to prison. Yeah. And the motherfucker that says they hope I rot or whatnot, yeah, I ain't rot. I'm free. I'm free, buddy. I got 3 years of felony parole. 3 years, that's it. Alright, once these 3 years are up, I'm no longer a felony. So, I guess it didn't work. I guess I couldn't rot like you wanted me to. But, yeah, thank God that nothing seriously bad came out of this or whatnot. And to Big Mike, why the fuck would you do that? Because now I'm going to have to get disrespectful on you and your brother. Yeah, I'm cooking up something as this video gets dropped. I'm cooking up something. So, yeah, you really shouldn't have done that. You really shouldn't have done that. So, yeah. It was nice. Actually, it really wasn't fucking nice being friends with you. You are a straight. So, yeah. Thank you for giving me a little, video I can make and put out there. All right. And I love all the comments. So like, if you feel free to take the time out of your day to drop a hate or a love comment. Like I don't care. Just matter of fact, I prefer hate comments over love comments because that shows that you actually took your time out of the day and watched the whole video and got pissed. That's what I want. That's what I want. So, Big Mike, if you watch this, you're a rat. All right, a rat. So instead of it being Big Mike, I'm gonna call you Rat Mike. Okay. All right. Fuck you, Rat Mike. Peace.